In the previous video I talked about the time dimension, succession, and a space dimension, which was stratification. And then I mentioned that there was another one that was the interdependence of the trees in an agroforestry system. I'll show you guys an example of that. So this is an acacia mangium, it's about 2 years old and was planted on the same day as this other little one that's very sick and needs to be replaced. So this whole row here is very healthy, as I showed you in the last video. We have tall timber trees, or very cheap timber trees, but nonetheless timber trees. Bananas, papayas, moringa, coffee bushes, mulberry, they're all healthy. And then towards the end of the row we have this thing here suffering. That's an acacia mangium at the same age, planted in the same day as the other one there. We can see that the coffee bush is struggling as well. We can see the Tahitian limes is struggling as well. I suspect that it's because of the signal of senescence signal sent by this other older acacia tree. I forgot the name. So I have done a severe pruning of one of its branches the day before yesterday, and I will incorporate that organic matter into this row as well. So I suspect that that's what it is, because all the other ones are healthy and these ones are not. And also because when we established this system, these little ilks here, they were suffering. They were half of the size of the ones I just showed you. And in one of these storms we have a few branches of this one falling down. The tree got a bit sick and sort of disformed, so I chopped that one down. These trees recovered. So I'm betting it's the same situation on this one, and this explains to us one of the dimensions, which is the interdependence of the species in an agroforestry system. So the system reads itself as an organism and tries to grow in a growth pose all at once. So if there's mature trees around, they'll prevent that. In a natural environment, the trees will fall down with lightning or a megafauna. Some animal from the megafauna will pull its branches down, or will pull it or push it down. There'll be a hurricane or something, or it just grows very old and then it falls down and opens up a clearing for other trees. So in our case, when that happens, we have mature trees around, we are the megafauna, we come in with pruning that will stimulate the growth pulse of the other trees and help the system read itself as an organism in a growth pulse, as I said. This communication is done through the mycorrhizae in the soil. We can't explain really how, but that's how it happens. And we make use of this in another dimension, which is the interdependence dimension, to favor the trees that we want to establish.